Hey everybody, Jim Powers with the High School Sports Caravan as we visit on our preseason tour here at Westminster Christian Academy, a team that has done extremely well over the last bunch of years, and a lot of that credit has to go with their head coach, Cory Snyder. And Cory, you know, you guys have had such a great run over the last couple of years. Talk a little bit about that run and how it's kind of start to build some momentum for some of the things you guys are looking to do this year.
Yeah, I mean, 4 years ago I took over as a head coach, and we were 2-8, and it was close to an 8, a lot of close games. Turned around the next year 8-3, and then 10-3 quarterfinals, 11-2 quarterfinals last year. Our seniors now have an experience of losing season, and so I think that plays into kind of their confidence and understanding how to prepare week in and week out.
Talk a little bit about the summer with you guys. I know a lot of conditioning, a lot of different things, 7-on-7. How's the summer been, and who's kind of stepping up for you? Because I know there's a few holes that you guys are looking to fill coming into the fall schedule.
Yeah, offensively, we returned 10 starters, or 10 guys that started at some point last season. The quarterback is the only exception. So Evan Johnson did a really good job this summer at 7-on-7 in conditioning. So we're excited about him stepping in that position. And defensively, a lot of holes, and we're still evaluating those personnel. But, you know, 7-on-7, lifting, skill sessions, stuff like that, kind of what most teams do.
Are you looking to kind of keep the same type of offense that you guys have had over the last couple of years? And I know you guys have been very successful. You've had some great kids on the offensive side of the ball. Are you guys looking to keep the same scenario that you guys have done for the last 4 years?
With a different quarterback, different skill set, you know, we don't have the 6'5", 220-pound gunslinger in the pocket. We have more of a mobile guy, more athletic. So we're going to probably run a little more option-type stuff, but it's basically the same offense.
You know, and I love your offensive line play, and me and you have talked about that the last couple of years. Your kids up front just do such a great job, and they've been able to adapt to those to the passing offense. I'm sure it's going to be pretty easy for them to adapt to a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, we have a really good offensive line and two really good offensive line coaches in Chris Peterson and Grant Williams. You know, our offensive line across the front, we're going to have 2 kids that are 300 plus. We'll have a couple kids that are 260, 280, and a 240. So we got some big kind of road graders, and they're all experienced. They all started at some point last year, and that'll be the strength of our offense. And we have the skill kids coming back to utilize that, so it'll be good.
And a good early season schedule for you guys as well. You know, looking at it, and you know, open with Festus, which, you know, another team that has kind of been playing really well over the last bunch of years.
Yeah, we got them in the heat last year at our place, and I kind of wore them down, but they were a good football team, and they showed that. They played St. Charles West close late in the season and made a good run their district. So that'll be a good opener, a tough opener down at their place this year. St. Dominic's going to be improved from last year, and then we're into our conference schedule. So it'll be a good test for us early.
Talk about the conference, and I know we're looking in a bunch of weeks down the line, but, I mean, obviously, game that you guys will probably have scheduled, you do every year, the Burroughs game. Talk a little bit about how the conference is shaking out this year.
You know, there's a lot of improvement in our conference. Lutheran South had a lot of good young kids, and they're on the rise, and Burroughs seems to reload every year. MICDS, they won't stay down for long, and so Lutheran North has a lot of kids back, and so our conference is going to be a tough conference, and it'll be a kind of a slugfest week in and week out, but it's good. It's good to play good competition and compete a little bit.
Year 5 for you. How does it feel to be one of the veterans in this conference at the head coaching position? Because a lot of turnover this past year.
Yeah, you know, Josh Smith taking the AD job, a good friend of mine over at MICDS, and so kind of hurt to see him. I mean, this will be coaching, I think, but kind of hurt to see him go. But, yeah, a lot of new faces in the past few years, and so it's kind of weird to be kind of old hat at 5 years.
Outstanding, Cory. Thanks so much for the time today. Looking forward to seeing you guys, and I know it's been a good couple weeks of practice for you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do for high school.
No problem. Cory Snyder joins us here. We'll have pictures up on highschoolsportscaravan.com. We'll also do some Periscope stuff here from Westminster as they get ready for their opener next Friday night against Festus.